Hi there Pokefans, I am your humble host Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Here you see a couple of bunk beds, but they are not available for us to sleep on, which is kind of a pity because it would be quite interesting to see what Game Freak does with bunk beds as a sleeping location for your character. Do they put you on the bottom bunk? Do they put you on the top bunk? It would be nice to be able to access both. Okay, let's see if we can dodge this person. I waited too long. Or maybe there's a lady over here, I think it's a lady, heard me, so I couldn't dodge her at that moment. Okay. Technically, Amalga is a flying type, so Thunder Shock ought to still do some damage. Although I think that there ought to be some sort of immunity. But that'll make fighting against ground and water types more difficult if they had a water immunity. So that went fairly well. Let's see where we go from here. Okay, let's go down this little patch of grass over here. Hopefully our repel still works. We find waterfall. That is quite handy to have. I wonder who I will give waterfall to. That will only establish itself if I get to know the physicality of my Pokemon. Are they physical attackers or special attackers? Stunfisk might be able to learn Waterfall, and it might be quite useful. Or I might just decide to teach Waterfall to one of my HM mules and be done with it and just keep the rest of the attacks as they are. Okay, Basculin went down in a single attack. Okay, it didn't go down in a single attack, it survived in bloody 1 HP. And it takes me out in a single attack. Granted, it was a critical attack, but that is bloody frustrating. Jolteon is not supposed to be able to go down that easily. Granted, it was probably a... Okay, I don't know what attack he used, but it wasn't a water type attack. If it was something like a counter, then I can understand it perfectly well, seeing the amount of damage I did. But if that was going to be the case, it should have just taken out that last HP as well. Well, that is just injured pride talking over there. Let's see what I can do over here. Oof, come on. That almost took out Stunfisk. I hope with that recoil damage he endured, that takes him out in a single attack. I don't know if it mattered that he injured himself beforehand. Semi-Sage, okay, that's a grass type. Okay, I do have a flying type, an actual flying type. Come, Oricorio, time for you to show your stuff. Okay, I think fly is the thing to do. Okay, low sweep does nothing because we're up in the air. Okay, that hardly did enough damage at all. Ah, there's a 4 level difference, so maybe that is why. I should have gone for a U-turn over here because that would have done sufficient damage, I believe. But so we still win this battle, but it is a sloppy victory. Okay, time to heal up our Pokemon before we go on. Yeah, Revival Herb will do nicely for Jolteon. And then should I use some potions or some drinks for the rest of my Pokemon. I think a lemonade would be nice, especially for Stunfisk over there. Molga can also do with a drink. But I need something that does less healing, if it is available. Okay, it looks like I don't have very many other things to give. So I went for the lemonade again, because that is the least amount of healing I can do at the moment. It's an efficiency thing, in my opinion. It's also psychological. You want to do just about enough healing, but not overdo it. That's where the full heal is, well, not full heal, the full restore is much more efficient, because it doesn't tell you how much healing it does, it just tells you it heals to the very maximum of the Pokemon's HP. Okay, so what is this item over here? Dubious Disc, okay, and there's a PC running there in the background. Okay, he's a scientist, and I purposely went into his line of sight so I can fight him. This time, I wasn't very interested in dodging the fight. He has a Garbodor, a poison type. Personally, I prefer Muck, but this Garbodor is one of the very good poison type Pokemon. I wonder if I can constitute a sludge-only Pokemon team, of which Muck and Garbodor would be part. Granted, they are both poison types, but I can use the Alolan one to include Dark type in there. Okay, that is actually 3 sludge type Pokemon. 2 pure poison and 1 poison dark. It doesn't seem quite feasible at the moment, so I think I'll leave that for now. Okay, antidote is quite necessary, yes. And am I going to do another lemonade, or I'm just going for a pipe potion? That is the more efficient thing to do at the moment. Thunderbolt. Finally I have a bloody Thunderbolt. Now who will I teach Thunderbolt to? There's a Thunderbolt. Okay, everybody can learn Thunderbolt, but I don't want everybody to know Thunderbolt. I want some variety in electric type attacks. Okay, Thunderbolt is definitely better than Thunder Shock. Okay, am I going to teach anyone else Thunderbolt? Okay, Lantern, what do you have? Electro Ball. Yeah, I think you deserve a Thunderbolt as well, because Electro Ball isn't that strong attack. Strong oven attack, should I rather say. Okay, and who's next? Okay, Stunfisk. What electric attacks do you have? Discharge. Discharge does 80. Thunderbolt does 95. I think I could have left it with the discharge, but I went with the Thunderbolt. Okay, so half of my team has Thunderbolt. Not ideal, but that is what I decided to go with right now. Time to fly back to somewhere proper. And we're back over here. Let's go heal up quickly. And then we have to go and try and find that last badge. Hey lady, I'm trying to talk to you. Ah, brick break. Yes, please, I want a brick break. So this episode I am mainly concerned with finding some special TMs and HMs. And I only took you into the Pokemon Center for exactly that. To get this TM from that lady over there. Obviously I healed up my Pokemon to full HP and PP and then went on with the rest of the game. Okay, Fluffy, you ought to learn Brick Break because that is quite an interesting attack to have. Okay, Low Kick is actually quite a good attack. But I'm learning Brick Break in its place. I think it will do me better because Low Kick depends on the opponent's weight. So that is a very good attack to use, except when your Pokemon is very light. Then it hardly does any damage at all. So in that case, Brick Break would be a better attack. Plus, if the opponent puts up all kinds of screens, you break all of those screens and you do additional damage, as I understand it. Okay, let's check what we can discover around here. Maybe we can find a route that takes us to the next location. Okay, there's Shelmet. I haven't found a reason to use a Shelmet yet, or even a place to use it. A sharp beak. Ah, you get this bloody rancher over here. Or is it a ranger? It is a ranger. Okay, and she starts off with a Cupchew. Double Kick ought to be able to do some sufficient damage, I think. I still do have a Double Kick, but I'm going with a Thunderbolt instead. Ah, that did sufficient damage. Palpitoad is next. Okay, so I need someone else. Someone with a attack that can actually attack the ground type, because I don't have anything to attack the electric type or the electric side of this Pokemon. If I had someone with a grass type attack, it would be quite easy to deal with Palpitoad. But Palpitoad is specifically designed to counter a full electric team. Luckily, Surf does sufficient damage to take out this Palpitoad. Okay, Maractus is next. Let's get my flying type, Oricorio. and we can either fly this Maractus or U-turn this Maractus. I think I'm going to go with a stronger fly for now. It uses an assurance. That might make things a bit more difficult if it survives like that. So it heals up due to ingrain, I think. Okay, even though fly is a 2-turn attack, it does sufficient damage that I could probably take out this Maractus in the next turn. And there we go. Taken care of. Oracoria grows to level 32. And now we get a Pecha berry. It's probably one of the better ways to introduce berries in a game that doesn't have berry trees. But I would have preferred that to be at the herb shop or something like that. The sludge bomb. That might be quite useful for someone. I wonder who can learn it. Let's have a look. Okay, where's the sludge bomb? I should probably teach someone charge beam. Okay, Stunfisk can learn sludge bomb, so that's what he's going to do. Let's put it in the place of endure, because I haven't used endure at all. And if unless you poison your opponent, all endure does is stall out the game a bit. So if I'm forced to use endure, I'm probably losing. Okay, so I can't actually fly anywhere. Can't go to any of those places over there. And I needed to go to any of those places over there because I have some more items to collect. As it is, I just have to go on this route and get to the next location, which is directly on this route. I just tried to fly. Why am I trying to fly again? Okay, I'm going back to the Pokemon Center for some reason. I could have just pushed on, but that is not what happened. Okay, let's do this again. You can't actually go that way. I have to go down these stairs over here. Okay, I can't go that way. I keep discovering the same things over and over again. Okay, let's go through this grass patch. I can't actually go through here. That's annoying. Okay, repels effects wore off. Okay, full heal. That'll be useful later on. Okay, I'm very forced to fight this ranger over here. Let's see if I can actually accomplish anything. Cinccino. A double kick ought to do some damage. I have 1 level advantage, but a thunderbolt ought to do as well. Okay, let's just switch to Fluffy with his Brick Break. Let's see how much damage Brick Break does. Cinccino is probably going to get off 2 attacks because of the switch, and it immediately goes for defense lowering strategies. I'm faster than Chinchino, so I managed to get off an attack before it attacks me again. That tail slap is a bugger. I think Ninetales ought to also have a tail slap attack. Okay, there we go. Another pitcher berry. Now if there was a field somewhere where I can plant these berries, I could start a business over here. Okay, it only recovers from cherry berry, recovers from paralysis. And I just skipped by the pitcher berry. Let's get some healing going. Do I still have a lemonade left? Yes, there's a lemonade. At least 2 of them. Okay, Fluffy, you drink up. That did sufficient healing. Slightly over, but not so much as to feel that or feel done in. That is what I was going for. Ultra Ball. Not really, I needed something I need at the moment. I probably need to get over there with that lady with the pink umbrella and the pink, not this pink umbrella, the pink outfit, not this lady either. Oh, come on. Wild encounter. Another Shelmet. So, for those of you who are looking for Shelmet in this game, this is where you find them. They are all over the place over here. Okay. So there's no way of... Okay, there is probably a way of dodging her. Okay, I dodged it like that. Oh, come on, what the hell are you two doing over there? You're in my bloody way. So I have to go to Dragon Spiral Tower. Where the hell is that? And I encounter another... Palpitoad. So Palpitoad is here as well, if you're looking for a Palpitoad. Although you could get the time pole much earlier in the game. So I'm probably going to have to fly back to somewhere. But I wonder where Dragon Spiral Tower is. Okay, that's this mountain. That's Celestial Tower. That's Dragon Spiral Tower over there. So I'll have to go back all the way to there. Then find my way onto Dragon Spiral Tower. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.